One thing that I despise about people is their inability to understand why they are being held accountable when it comes to Chud the Builder and Jake Lane. Now, today, Jake's mother is attempting to get in touch with him, but she doesn't understand how the jail system works. Let's listen in to her and how she's making complaints about she cannot get in touch with her son. I mean, come on, he's in jail. Let's go.
You still there, ma'am?
I'm still here.
They will. Well, I was told that an attorney will have to contact our attorney.
Our attorney will have
regarding Mr. Lane.
This is his mom calling, and I'm recording the call because
So
I want
what?
to know what's going on with my son and why. I mean,
He's in jail.
I understand.
Yes, ma'am, but from my understanding, some comments were made in regards to us being sued or getting sued. You guys.
Well, not me. That's not me, guys. I'm his mom.
So they're trying to sue because he went to jail after the judge told him and everybody in the courtroom not to say a word. Don't utter nothing. All right. Then he tried to do his slick side, walking out. Two-tier justice. Now get him. Bring him here. The judge was laying it down in that courtroom that day, and Mr. Jake could not stand it.
I have only called there once before, asking for a lieutenant, and then I put it on an answering machine for him to call me back. This is the first time I'm telling you right now. I'm recording it because he has a hearing on Wednesday, and I want to know why they're keeping the lights on all night. Why can't he have any dark sleeping conditions?
Because he is in jail. All right. When you're in jail, they have to be able to see you at all times. So the lights stays on. I know. I have been there multiple times. And Jake should know as well because he has been locked up before. This is nothing new for Jake.
Does he have a woman guard going into his shower?
I don't believe that.
He can't even have a towel. I mean, not having
I feel like that's a lie.
Is against his Prison Rape Elimination Act to do that. That was passed a while ago. And you have to announce yourself. You just can't walk in on a naked man, a woman. But anyway, why not even give him a towel? And he doesn't have even an access to call anyone or a lawyer or me. So I know he's alive. Nobody from the jail has called me back. I think it's kind of cruel and unusual. Some misdemeanor, contempt of court.
He's in jail.
Treating him like an animal.
He is an animal.
Yes, ma'am. However, Lieutenant won't be here until tomorrow, so you can call back tomorrow and see if you're able to speak with him then.
So there's just nobody in charge over at the jail that I can talk to?
No, ma'am. Not without an attorney.
Not without an attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you're suing him.
All right. Yeah, it's unheard of.
Poor thing. I feel so sorry for her. She's attempting to pull her rank and it's not working. Okay, he's in jail, ladies and gentlemen. You do not get privilege while you're in jail. People do not understand that they don't have to let you use the phone. You don't have to use the phone. No, they can cut the phones off. If he's on a block that is on lockdown, the phones are off. All right, now let's listen in to when he was arrested.
All right, take him into custody. Take him into custody.
He's shocked. The judge said, I told you not to speak, and you decided to do it anyway. Right then and there. Okay, so he went into the courtroom, oinking out, and he found out really quick. Now, his mother may think that he is an angel, but in reality, this man is a troublemaker. Listen, just before he went into the courtroom, this is what he posted.
Chud the Builder's courthouse right now. The fate of the future of white civilization is here.
A problem maker.
to weaponize against us, to give us two-tiered treatment, or will we stand up as heritage Americans for
Heritage
Chud the Builder,
Americans.
given a raw deal? He will
A raw deal.
for the next few months until
Deservedly
his
so.
court case, unless we bond him out. But the problem is the bond has been set at $1.25 million. It's unprecedented for
I love
an
it.
attempted murder charge, which was self-defense. This
No, it wasn't.
is two-tier justice. We have to stand against it.
So he went in with the intention of causing chaos. All right. Not with the intention of solving a problem. No. He wanted to make it worse. And not realizing that he's going to make it worse for himself. Okay? Jake knew what he was doing. This was intentional. Why I say that? Because Jake is trying to incite a race war. This has nothing to do with white civilization at all, and everything to do with a man being held accountable for his actions, something that he had no business doing. And it's ironic because he's saying a two-tier justice system, but from my understanding, it was white cops who arrested him. It was a white judge who judged him and a white prosecutor who prosecuted him. Okay, black people ain't did nothing to Chud the Builder. Hey, from my understanding, we have never did anything to Chud the Builder or any of you guys. See, you're so concerned with people like me and those of color. You have to understand that we are no threat to you. Nobody's trying to do you anything. If anything, Caucasian people are more of a threat to themselves than any other race out there. I don't know where this whole perception comes from, where people believe that black people and people of color are attacking those of Caucasian descent. And that is not true. That is not true. You know what Chud was doing out there. And you know that it was not right. I don't understand these people. They claim to be tired of black people in general, but yet they go around them in order to make their lives miserable. All right. And they say that we are the people out there who are aggressive. If you ask me, Chud did what he did for way too long before anybody decided to actually do something about it. Goes to show you that many people like me and maybe you are willing to turn the other cheek. All right. See, when you live in a position of aggression, all you see is damage because that is what you want to cause. All right. Now, as for his mother, she have to understand the jail system. A lot of people have to understand the jail system, but I get it. A lot of you are ignorant to it all because you rarely see it. You rarely see it. Yes, jail is tough, especially when you did not plan on going to jail. You know, like me, I have been to jail for many times, right? And there were times where I said to myself, you know what? I am about to go over there and I'm about to beat this guy up. At that moment, I have already come to the conclusion that I am going to jail. All right, so I'm cool with it. But if I'm driving up the street and I get pulled over and they say, hey, you got an attachment, it's harder to deal with being in jail, not knowing that you're going, right? And that day, Jake had no idea that he was going to jail, but his behavior should have told him so. All right. Two-tier justice system. No. That is not what's happening here. No. Chud the Builder got himself in a heavy situation, and it's no one's fault but his own. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about it. The guy went to court, so obviously he did not have his weapon on him, right? But after court, he went and got it in order to do what he usually does around the courthouse. Think about that for a second. Irresponsible. He should not have done that. In fact, what he's doing is gross. If you are okay with Chud the Builder and his career and all of the things that he has done, then something is wrong with you. Because I can tell you one thing. None of you will want a black man or anyone of color to go around and antagonize you all like that. See, this is why I say that these people want destruction. America is sitting in a position that it don't need this right now. Okay, when it comes down to race and people being racist, we don't need all of that right now. We should be one people. But it's hard to get to that because you have people like Jake and Chud who's being taught the wrong lessons. Okay, so maybe, just maybe, if all of these people was raised differently, this situation would not be happening. Who knows? See, we don't teach our children to go out there and antagonize those of Caucasian descent. We do not do that. Okay, we teach our children to be able to live among society and not hate. Yeah, you can say whatever you want to say about my race. Yeah, you guys always get into stuff. You do too. You do too. I see it on the news all of the time. You're no different. We're all human and everybody makes mistakes. So no crime is subject to one race and so on and so forth, right? Like we can murder people or, unalive people. You can too. We can steal. You can too. Or you have. We can rob. You have. Okay? You have stolen a lot. And right now, these racists is stealing the heart away from America solely because they want to live in hate. It makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. And when it comes to Chud the Builder, listen up. Chud have a tough case against him. And I feel that a lot of these people understand that. That's why they're trying to make it out of something that is not. Free speech, two-tier justice system. That is not what's happening here, right? The evidence is obvious. And to these folks, they do not want to see this man go to prison for the rest of his life. But it's something that they are not going to be able to stop. So Jake, you have about 3 days left? Come out and do better, man. That's all. I know it's going to be hard for you to do so because you don't have it in you. You know what I'm saying? You like to oink out all of the time. But keep doing what you're doing. And trust me, karma is going to catch up with you. You got a pardon for that January the 6th riot. But you may not get a pardon for what you do next.